Happy Tuesday. You have found just a girl who loves Christmas. You found her. So it's Tuesday once again. I didn't do my meal last week because it was Remembrance Day and we were putting this thing up. So anyway, we're back in action today. If you're new here, I host a meal every single Tuesday for my entire family. It's a gift that I like to give to my family. It's always been a dream of mine to do something like this, and I'm lucky enough to be able to do it weekly for everyone. So I invite my sister and her family, my brother and his family, and my mom, my cousin, and we make a lot of memories on Tuesdays, that is for sure. So if you're new, that's kind of the gist of it. I do this every single week. I document it every single week. And it started off as a way for me wanting to learn how to cook and bake and host. So started off, our crowds were quite small. It used to be just my mom and dad, and then I would just invite my sister, and then I would just invite my brother, and then I started inviting everyone together, and then my uncle joined the mix, and now we have everybody. So everyone is welcome on a Tuesday. So it's really, really the highlight literally of my life. I love it so much. So this week we are making roast in the slow cooker. So I'm going to show you how I like to do that. Honestly, I make my roast pretty similar every time, but also pretty sometimes different. Sometimes I cook it in the oven, in a roaster. Sometimes I cook it in the crock pot. Sometimes I use beef broth. Sometimes I use water. Sometimes I do the whole works. Today I'm kind of doing the whole works. Just depends. Like, beef is so easy. I find roast beef. You just kind of, if you cook it low and slow, it's always pretty good. But I'm going all out today, you guys, for my crew. Like, all out. This is the plan, okay? So I'm making the homemade rolls, which I think you guys seen that earlier today. You guys have seen me make that like 1,000 times. So I just always like to show the recipe, but you guys have seen me make that. Betty did the heavy lifting. Oh, and Ellie also did heavy lifting today, didn't you? He supervised. So the rolls are rising. So I'm making rolls. I'm making a roast beef dinner. So we're gonna have the roast with potatoes and carrots, celery and gravy and homemade rolls. And every week I like to serve what I like to call appetizer cookies. I believe my brother-in-law named them that, appetizer cookies, because I developed this chocolate chip recipe over the years and it's really good. And I always have them on Tuesdays here for everyone to pick at, but they're always gone before supper. So we call them appetizer cookies because they never last. They're always gone before supper. And that's kind of like a joke now that we have in the family, that those are the appetizer, the cookies. So anyway, and all the little kids, like all my nieces and nephews come too. So all the little kids, they know that they're allowed cookies before dinner at Aunt's house. Like, you know, they know where to get them, where to grab them. I store them in my cake dish that I got from Jimmy after Jimmy passed away. And it's just traditions. It's those core memories that people are going to remember when they get older, as like grabbing the cookies at Aunt's before supper. Like, that's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to be someone who created memories for others and to have something for people to look forward to. And it's amazing, you guys. Like, I can't even rave to you guys enough how much I love doing this for my family. So, but we're having appetizer cookies, but with a twist. I am making them into M&M cookies today, which is, some people, it's their favorite that are coming tonight. They love M&M cookies. I never ever make them. I just stick to the recipe with white chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips. I never really stray from that. But this week I am putting Christmas M&Ms in the appetizer cookies. So they're gonna have that. We have to stock the candy bar. So we're gonna have a fully stocked candy bar. It has not been stocked since 2 weeks ago. I really only stock it on the days I host. And so we gotta stock that. And then for dessert, I made a pecan pie cheesecake. My brother-in-law requested it. He was very afraid he was being rude by making a request, but I welcome requests for dinner ideas and desserts because I just want to know how to cook better. I'm still learning like how to navigate around in the kitchen. And mind you, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. My food always tastes really good. But I still like, I want to just, you know, keep developing that skill. And a lot of the times, like the hardest part is deciding what I'm going to make. So I welcome requests. I love them. So he was like, I don't want to be rude. I'm like, tell me your request. So he sent me a reel on Facebook or whatever it is on Facebook stories or whatever. He sent it to me on Facebook and it looked amazing. So it had the full recipe on the video. So I just did that. So it looks amazing. It's in the fridge. Maybe I'll pull it out and show you right now. And I vlogged me making it. So I made that I made it all day. I made it yesterday. It took kind of like all day because you have to wait for it to cool and stuff. Oh, also, I have something to show. Did you guys see it? I'm not sure if you've seen it. There's something to show you guys later over there that you guys didn't see yet. But this pecan pie cheesecake looks absolutely bonkers. So I made this last night. I find cheesecake always better if it sits 24 hours. So I always like to make cheesecake the night. Oh my gosh, okay. Look at this. This is a pecan pie cheesecake. It looks amazing. I'm so excited to try this, but I did vlog step by step me making this. So I'll share that with you guys now. Hey guys, welcome to the past. So my first time making this particular pecan pie cheesecake. I've made cheesecakes before, but never this one. So we're gonna start with the crust. It says to use 2 sleeves of crushed graham crackers. I just got the Our Compliments graham crumbs, and I'm just gonna use the entire bag, because that's what I do when I make cheesecake. I always use the whole bag. So you're gonna take your 2 sleeves of graham crackers crushed. You're going to add in 1/4 a cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of melted butter. That's all it is for the crust. So you just mix that all together. Your basic graham cracker cheesecake crust. I'm just making sure everything's nicely hydrated by the butter. Should be good. So now I'm gonna take my spring foam pan. Make sure you guys can see. There we go. Spring foam pan. And the recipe had the girl with parchment paper on the bottom. I've never done that before, I don't think. I think I normally just spray it. So I tried parchment paper on the bottom. I sprayed around the pan with cooking spray. So you're gonna dump that in the bottom. That's gonna be your crust. And you're just going to pat it down. That looks good. Some recipes require you to bake this right now. This one does not. So we're gonna set this aside. Now we're gonna make the cheesecake part. So you're going to want 2 blocks of cream cheese and make sure that they're room temp. You're going to want 2/3 a cup of sugar. So 2/3 cup sugar. You're going to want 1/3 cup of sour cream. want a tablespoon of flour. Tablespoon of flour, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then a little dash. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to mix this all together. I wonder if this, I think I'm going to use this one. Let's see how that one goes. Once you have that all mixed together, you're going to pour your mixture on top. This seems fluffy. Out evenly. You're going to put it in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes, it says, at 350. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, so once your cheesecake is done, you're gonna let it cool for many hours. So you're gonna take 6 tablespoons of butter. This is gonna be your pecan pie topping. So you're gonna put this on top of the cheesecake once it's all cooled. So 6 tablespoons of butter, 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, pinch of salt, it says, and your pecans. Chopped, 2 cups of pecans chopped. And you're going to melt this all down. Bring it to a simmer. And once it's simmering, you're going to let it simmer for 2 to 3 minutes. This has been simmering for 2 to 3 minutes. So now you're gonna add in 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And a teaspoon of vanilla, but I'm not gonna measure that. I'm just gonna glug it in. And then you bring this to a simmer as well and let it simmer till it thickens for 2 to 3 minutes. This has been simmering for 2 to 3 minutes and it's definitely thickened up. So now you're going to take it off your heat and let it rest until it completely cools down. So I'm glad I'm doing this the night before because it's kind of a process, that's for sure. But yeah, you're gonna just let this all cool down and then you're gonna pour this over your cheesecake, but I'll show you when I do that tonight. So this has cooled for, I would say, 2 hours now. Look, it thickens all up. I tried it. It tastes amazing. So there's my cheesecake. I made this afternoon. It's 8 o'clock now. So, and don't worry about if your cheesecake cracks. I've made a million cheesecakes in my day and I've never had one not crack. They taste wonderful, even with the crack. So don't worry about that. So you're gonna wanna make your cheesecake. Make sure it's completely cooled off. This has been in the fridge for a few hours. This is completely cooled. So now you're just going to put this on top. Oh my gosh. This looks so good. I'm so excited. I would have never come across this recipe. Like, I'm so glad Matt sent it to me. And he thought he was being rude. I can't wait to try this. Okay. Let's just spread it all. This is going to be heavenly. I'm so excited. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be like the best thing ever. Okay. I think that looks good. I'm going to cover this and put it in the fridge and serve it tomorrow. Well, today for you guys when you're watching this. So that was good, eh? That was pretty easy. It's so easy, but it is like time consuming. Not the actual like baking part and stuff, but the like you have to let the cheesecake completely cool, put it in the fridge, and then it's the flyer lady. Oh my gosh. I just seen someone literally standing in my driveway and I was like, oh my gosh, emergency. She's delivering our flyers. What was I saying? Oh, so you let the cheesecake completely cool down and then you put it in the fridge. You make your topping, the pecan. You're basically making a pecan pie without the shell. You put in your, oh, you guys seen it. And then once that cools down, you put that on top of the cheesecake and put it in the fridge. So it doesn't actually take a lot of cooking, baking time. It's more so like letting it cool down. So I highly recommend making that the day before that you're serving it, because I think I would have been extremely rushed if I would have waited till today. Oh, did you guys see the surprise? I want to show it to you when we have better lighting, but anyway, happy Tuesday, guys. I decided to cook my roast on the crock pot, but before I do that, I'm going to sear it a little bit on the stove. Salt and pepper and olive oil. So I bought 2 roasts, and so I'm gonna sear it in here for a few minutes, all the sides and stuff, and then I'm gonna plop it in the slow cooker. So just do it a couple minutes on each side. So I have olive oil in there, salt, and pepper. So I have 2 roasts in there, seared up with salt and pepper and olive oil. And I'm going to put onion in. And the onion is strictly for flavor, so you don't have to worry about how you're chopping it. Just a bunch of onion. Then I'm going to put in my beef broth. Beef broth. I don't measure. This was about half of a thing I had in the fridge. Might put more in, I don't know. So beef broth. I like to use red cooking wine. There's no alcohol in this. But I find when you cook beef, the red wine adds so much to it. So I just, some glugs of that. Worcestershire sauce. Sprinkle that in. What else? I basically just make like a potion. And it always tastes so amazing. I used to really overthink this type of stuff. I'm gonna put in tomato paste. Just gonna mix that in with the liquid. Okay. Going to add garlic. We love garlic, so add as much or as little as you want. I usually add a lot. Then you're gonna wanna add some spices. So I'm gonna add summer savory. The blend. Italian. And I'm just going to mix that all up. Mostly just to get the tomato paste incorporated. I'm going to make a gravy with these juices afterwards. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna cook my vegetables in here or not because I have 2 roasts. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have space, but we'll see. Maybe I'll throw in some celery at least. So, I'm gonna cook it on low and I'm just gonna cook it until I'm ready to serve it, so. If it's done, then I'll just keep it on simmer, but that's all I do. Cozy meal, and I do this in the spring, like birthdays, whatever. I always use the ambiance. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's really pretty, isn't it? I even like to, Christmas Animal Crossing. I even like to have, this one was my dad's favorite. I even like to have it on in the background when I'm just here farting around. That's really cute. There's so many of these ambiances on YouTube. If you just type in Christmas ambiance, it'll come up. If you want a birthday one, if you want an Easter one, whatever. That's really cute. They're all really cute. I want one that's like a snowy. Oh, look at that. This would be cute when the kids come. What?
This launch.
Did I click on the wrong? Oh, I clicked on the wrong video. I was like, I don't get ads because I have premium. Look. I love that. Okay. So, guys, I have to tell you the cutest thing ever. My tree now officially gets lit much earlier in the day because my nephew was on the bus. I didn't even know his bus went by my house. I had no idea. Like, I don't know the bus routes, right? So his bus goes by my house. I had no idea. And the other day, I lit my tree a little bit early because I was just like, you know, let's light the tree. So I lit the tree a little bit early at like 2 o'clock. And then when the buses started going by, I guess my nephew was on the bus and he could see the tree lit from his little seat. And he called me when he got home and was like, I seen your Christmas tree in the window. I was like, what? He was like, on the bus. I was like, I didn't even know you went by my house on the bus. He was like, yeah. So anyways, I guess him and all the kids on the bus could see my tree. And he was so excited that he could see my tree all lit up from the window. He hasn't seen it yet other than a FaceTime. So tonight will be his first time seeing it. But, so now like this tree has to stay lit earlier because I just think that's so cute that they noticed it on the bus. So anyway, it's gonna get lit. It's not even 2 o'clock yet, but we need some Christmas, don't we, Ellie? So this is the surprise. I went with Caroline's suggestion from Caroline, Canadian gal. She was like, get a pencil tree for your corner. And I love it. So I got the pencil tree on Amazon. It was $55 and I love it. I just strung some clear lights through it, warm clear lights. I wanted, because I normally have a tree here, but it's a full tree and it takes up a lot of space, whereas this doesn't take up nearly as much space. And I think I'm gonna leave it undecorated because I just like that vibe. I don't know, I just really, well, my tripod. I just really like the vibe of it just being undecorated. So my P.O. box is going to be opened this week. So the cards are going to go here. I'm going to get a Christmas sign for right there. I love that we can still see Jimmy because that was very important to me. I didn't want to take his picture down at all. So now this is like Jimmy's tree. This corner is very Jimmy because he loved Santa. He loved Christmas. So I really, really like that. We're starting with a fresh candle today. We burned through one. Got my salt and pepper shakers from my sister. So what I decided to do is I'm going to, the cookies are good. I tried one. You always have to taste test. And they're incredible, like phenomenal. Like this is gonna get done a little bit more often. But I flipped over the roast. Oh, we're fogging up. I just flipped it around so that, you know, I don't know, I just moved it around. So what I think I'm gonna do, it smells really good. I am gonna cook my carrots in here and my celery. So you guys know what to do there. I'm just gonna peel my carrots and put them in here. And I don't think I'm gonna do the potatoes in there. So I'm going to make a gravy out of this liquid and stuff. So I think that will be good over the potatoes, mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put in the carrots. I also have carrots that I'm just gonna boil normally on the stove for the kids because I feel like they might like that better. There may be room for potatoes in here, yeah. Because now that the roast has shrunk down, we'll see. Okay guys, I got my rolls all out. I'm gonna cover them in a second. We got our cookies. People will be here in about an hour. So I don't set my table. I just never do. I just plop everything down and get people to pick what they want. And so I just took the cover off here to check this. So I ended up cooking baby potatoes in this too. They're all cooked. I did carrots, celery. There's 2 roasts in here. I taste tested everything and it tastes phenomenal. So what I'm gonna do is, once it's time, I'm gonna just let this simmer. I'm going to drain all of the liquid out and make a gravy out of it. It's so good. It's so delicious. So that worked out well. I wasn't sure if everything would fit, but it sure did. So I'm actually doing some carrots and some potatoes on the stove for the kids because kids can be picky. So the kids are gonna have some mashed potatoes and then the adults will have this stuff. Sometimes this is a bit too much flavor for kids, you know? So I took out the beef and I've been kind of just spooning out the liquids because I'm gonna cut up the beef. But I made a delicious gravy. It is so good. So I'm just kind of keeping my eye on the gravy because you know that could be finicky. But I'm gonna cut up the beef and then I'm just gonna throw it back in here. Then everyone can just scoop out what they want on their plate. But oh, it smells good in here, guys. You guys are the first ones here. Oh, you look, I like your shirt. Oh, thanks. What do you think of my tree? This one's gonna be, I had to hide this tree here because this one, I don't know. Huh? Okay.
It's too little.
It's too little? Oh.
It's too little.
Oh, it's too little. Who is that, sweetie? Is that Santa? You're so excited.
We're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home. When the sleigh blows cold, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow. We're ready for Christmas. Why you so far yet close? I think I hear them call. So baby, let it snow. Pack all the presents up for you. Decorate the fireplace for two. I keep waiting all night, all night. Wish upon a starlight.
Oh, look at this. Attention. Look at this.
What is that? What's on top?
Pecan pie. No, but it's good.
You want little
Matt,
bowls,
you
want
see
plates?
this, Matt?
What's on the pecan?
Like
Nuts, kind of.
no, that.
Oh, the sauce. you mean.
Yeah, it's like brown sugar, butter, vanilla. It's delicious.
Bowls of things.
Whatever you want.
Jaclyn, Matt says I'm a pretty special guy apparently. Oh, apparently. He said this recipe. He's like, I know that's rude, but just send it to her.
I know. I was like, it's not rude.
They sent that in a recipe for rice krispies. I'm glad this one made the cut.
You like Rice Krispies? So do I love anything with peppermint.
Especially these ones that I sent to Jaclyn.
Duly noted.
I
Duly
did.
noted.
Jaclyn, those Rice Krispie squares that I sent, those look messed up good too, right?
They did.
Oh, I am too, but like, anything like, I just mince. Anything mince. I don't care.
Okay.
There's the one the night before.
The Night Before is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. With Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie,
What
and
was the
Seth.
one we've seen?
Seth
Did
Rogen.
Did you see the one, or did you hear about the Road to Fortune? Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, and
Oh, yes.
Keanu Reeves is an angel.
Oh,
And
Christmas party?
and he's a nasty or whatever his name is.
Aziz Ansari.
Yeah, thank you. He would, yeah, people said that. He's there, he's like poor and like really like struggling. And then Seth Rogen's like living his best life. And he thinks that he like would rather die than because his life's so awful. So he switches their lives. But then he like screws up. So Keanu Reeves becomes like a person, like it's really funny. It's like
Okay.
Yeah.
really
What's it
good.
called?
Good Fortune.
The first piece will be
You
there.
mentioned movie theaters. That is funny, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
First piece goes to Matt.
There's a brand new movie coming out, Mom. I
The first piece might be the ugliest though.
that and I forget what it is.
Oh my goodness, I used in my stories the other day. I was talking about.
That's what Mom said about her children.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
No,
That's paper.
Oh, where's your bottom to that normally?
What?
Don't you have a bottom to
It
that?
is on a bottom, but paper is over it.
Oh.
Here, I just want to get a picture of it. Look who's right close by, of course.
Studying.
He needs a flash. Oh my. Look at that.
Friggin' Lucy, she goes under the
Oh,
tree.
I know.
So I took her-
It's
What are you doing?
Oh,
Said needs a
wow.
flash.
Oh, wow.
Trying to get some viewership, different viewers he's looking for.
So that and then lay down so it's sticky on the top too. So I have that all over under my tree. So
Your face says it all. Is it good? Are you crying? That's crying over dessert. Oh my god.
I'm not crying. But it is good. Yeah, 4 more.
4 more?
You, me, Bailey, and Joe.
Look at my phone.
They don't eat at a time.
Yeah.
You can either be skinny and bitchy or fat and
Five, yeah, 5 more.
She said nobody's going to my hand.
So did you guys just start
Give
watching
that to Alicia.
It's very dry. Like I didn't get to see the funny part. So
I like her acting too. She's a mother. You
4
ever
more.
watch Ozark?
I don't eat a big piece either.
Oh my god, Alicia.
I really do.
We gotta get through the first 2 episodes.
Ozark is really
I
good.
found out the first
I like cheesecake, but I don't want the bottom.
Ozark or the Big C?
You want to give this to Jonah?
I didn't get through it.
the new show All's Fair.
You guys here?
It's just too many.
Three.
It's a bunch of like women lawyers,
No touch.
and they take clients
breakable.
of women who've been like.
Does it turn on, Jack?
Not really. Kind of. I think it's dead. It turns on a little bit, like a low light.
Want to see if it turns on?
Look at our tree from the outside. It looks so big. I was just driving my mom and my cousin home because, anyways, it doesn't matter why they did. Mom's car was, anyway. So we're all neighbors. But I wanted to show you something before I end the vlog. And guess what time it is? It's 10:15. But you guys, supper was, what would you give that out of 10?
10 out of 10.
You guys, it was so good. It was so good. Everyone was going crazy over the gravy, and I was just kind of like inventing. I know how to make gravy, but I was just kind of like, I should have showed you what I was doing. I was just kind of like mixing things in and not making gravy how I always make gravy. When I tell you, oh my gosh, it was so tasty. Look at my village. But I want to show you something, guys, before I end the vlog. Something really special. My cousin brought me an ornament from Jimmy's tree. So she has all his Christmas decorations. So she brought me an ornament from his tree. And my Uncle Jimmy loved Christmas so much. Okay, I'm going to put a flash on to show you better. You can see it's this beautiful, like, green color. I think it's coming across a little bit blue on camera, but I love it. It's so special to me. This came from Jimmy's Christmas tree. So that was really sweet of her. Before I leave you, the cheesecake. You guys should, you Americans, Thanksgiving's coming up. Make that. It is easy. It takes a bit because of all the cooling down time you need, but it was so good. Like my brother-in-law was like tearing up. He's like, this is so good. It was so delicious. Probably my best dessert. Well, I have a few good desserts. The caramel cake and sticky taffy pudding. And that. All three of those are on the same level. So good and so doable. And the cheesecake was creamy. Like, it wasn't like, it's like you put your fork in, it was like, oh, so creamy and delicious. Oh, you gotta try it. But I'm gonna let you go. It's late. I still have to edit, and we have appointments tomorrow and starting at 7:30 in the morning. So I'll see you really soon with another video. Good night, guys.
We're ready for